Welcome, Age of Vintage Society. The direction team clearly told him, "We don't want you to go out and act. What you are is exactly what we want." Isn't it enough proof of the prowess of Batman's Robin? Why did Burt Ward almost die as Robin in Batman? Make sure to watch the video until the end and leave your thoughts in the comments. If you are new here, join our wonderful community by subscribing to the Age of Vintage channel. There's hardly a living soul that doesn't have some level of fascination with the character of Batman. It has been revised over the years, but the impact of its 1960s version is irreplaceable. Though Adam West played the lead character, we all love the character of Robin as well, which was played by Burt Ward. Did you know that there were 1,100 actors for this role, but he beat all? Pretty impressive, right? That's who Burt Ward really is. Competitive, enthusiastic, and who endured every battle to stand out. So was it just about his dedication to acting? Certainly not, because he has been the best at everything he has ever done since childhood. By the end of this video, you will get to know all about the interesting personality of Burt Ward and his journey. So, his actual name of Burt Ward was Burt John Jervis Jr. He was born on July 6, 1945 in Los Angeles, California, to the successful real estate agent and owner of the touring ice show Rhapsody on Ice. Interestingly, his father was also a musician, and his mother ran the household. Since he learned to walk, Burt has been ice skating. Can you imagine a 2-year-old as a professional ice skater? It sounds insane, but yes, he was a professional ice skater at a mere age of 2. He had also started training in sports and martial arts at a young age. Burt Ward had no idea that practicing martial arts would alter his entire life as much as his intellectual and physical prowess had. As a teenager, Burt had all the characteristics of a real wonder boy. Can you name any sports? Tennis, wrestling, martial arts? Burt was excellent at all of these sports. Even he was remarkably good at chess and played first board for his school, the Beverly Hills High School. His interest in sports never had an impact on his academics. He performed exceptionally well in school, placing in the top 3% on the math and science test at UCLA. He also held the record for the fastest reader in the world. He read 30,000 words per minute with a comprehension rate of 90%. By the way, do you know that a typical reader reads 240 words per minute and a comprehension rate of 40%? Yes. So hence proved that he was not just dubbed the Boy Wonder by the media, but he indeed was. Burt was also highlighted in the article, "Will the Real Boy Wonder Please Stand Up?" and then appeared on the popular educational television program Read Right. In addition to his physical and intellectual prowess, he also showed a genetic inclination for business. He founded his own real estate company with the assistance of his father while he was a teenager, making him one of California's youngest real estate agents. There were already so many achievements, but something great is yet to come. He met well-known Hollywood producer Saul David at about the same time, who connected him with a Hollywood agent. Burt reportedly became more and more interested in acting, and that's why he thought about changing his name to Burt Ward, which he thought was easy to pronounce. He was scheduled for his first interview at 20th Century Fox Studios. At the time of his audition for the part of Robin, Batman's sidekick in the superhero series Batman, the actor was 19 years old. Though he was perfect at everything, he lacked acting experience. He still managed to land the part of Robin because of his athletic prowess and proficiency in martial arts. Burt was asked back for a screen test with Adam West a few weeks following his audition. Brown belt in karate at the time, Burt displayed some falls and tumbles for the producers to reveal his athletic prowess. He even broke a 1-inch pine board with his hand. Later, under the guidance of his instructor, All-Korean champion Young-Ik Soo, Burt earned his black belt. Burt didn't find out he had won the prestigious role of Robin, the Boy Wonder, in the new Batman TV series for ABC TV until 6 weeks after the screen test. He fulfilled all of their desires by simply being himself. On set, Adam had a stunt double, but Burt did most of his own stunts. When the show first aired in 1966, Batman became a huge success. Together, Burt and Adam West appeared in scores of magazine stories and made hundreds of personal appearances, including one on the cover of Life. Even though Burt was getting paid much less, performing his own stunts allowed him to make a little more profit. The show was frequently referred to as the most successful American television series from the mid-1960s. Many reviewers later hailed it as one of the all-time great television series. There were 120 episodes throughout the show's 3 seasons, between 1966 and 1968. It was also repeatedly rebroadcast. Although Adam West benefited significantly from the series' global appeal, Burt's career should have benefited equally. In truth, Batman was a relatively physically challenging show, especially for Burt. The dynamic combo wasn't always a joy to be a part of. The comics artist Ward remembered being hospitalized for second-degree burns, gas inhalation, and even breaking his nose. He stated, "I didn't think I was going to survive the first week." Ward was unaware of how challenging it would be to even dress as Robin. He claimed, "I was told that 2 wardrobe men would help me get into my costume, which I thought was weird because I was fully capable of dressing myself. When I put this costume on, I must admit that it was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever worn. I won't get into the graphic specifics, but I will say this. Man was not created to wear tights." Burt Ward claimed in the New York Post's page 6 column that the Catholic League of Decency objected to his appearance and soon came to notice him when the show gained popularity. In what was then a rather conservative era, the skin-tight costumes worn by Ward and his Batman co-star Adam West left little to the imagination and were definitely a shift. They believed that West needed a little more assistance below his utility belt, but oppositely they considered that Robin was too well endowed for television. What could be the solution? That was even worse, as he was instructed to modify his body dramatically. The Catholic League's objection baffled the studio so much that they rushed Ward to the doctor, who gave him medication to shrink him up. Thankfully, he didn't continue taking those medicines for a long time, or else the consequences could be dangerous. However, after Batman ended, he had trouble getting good acting jobs. The majority of the roles he was offered were variations of the character Robin. He made 5 appearances in 1967's The Hollywood Squares episodes. He provided the voice of Robin in the animated series The New Adventures of Batman in the late 1970s. In the live-action television special named Legends of the Superheroes, which aired 2 years later, he repeated the part. Then he played the same part again in numerous live-action and animated Robin comic book character adaptations. He started acting in TV films after struggling to find suitable roles in features, but before that he had portrayed the second lead character in the 1966 motion picture Batman, which was a remake of the TV show of the same name. Although mainly receiving positive reviews, the movie did not do better than the series. The response was only mediocre at the box office. Despite having a desire that sparked his career, he had to settle for small or supporting parts in TV movies like Kill Crazy, Virgin High, and The Dwelling, Out of Time, Bulletproof Monk, Vampires, Los Muertos, and What's the Worst That Could Happen. All featured him in the visual effects departments. His reputation as Robin, though, lived on. He participated in numerous social events of the original Batman cast and crew. So yes, Batman made him an icon. That unique character indeed gave him a lot, but did you know what was the best thing he earned while performing that role? That was something more valuable than success. A lifelong friendship with Adam West, his co-star from the series. Even after Batman ended, Adam West and Burt Ward managed to maintain their friendship. Ward admitted, "He and I got along really well. The 2 of us started laughing so hard within 5 minutes of the meeting that they had to ask us to stop. We just got along. In my entire life he was the funniest guy I had ever encountered." And their relationship persisted even off the stage. We used to play tennis together on the weekends. When we went to public tennis courts, onlookers would remark, "There's Batman and Robin playing tennis." Asserting that he frequently won, Ward told the newspaper, "Because I was much faster. but he would say stuff like, "We can't count that one." He made an effort to make it slightly more even. However, bringing life to the show wasn't a joke. Ward, who performed many of his feats, admitted that he was injured every single day. He continued, "I mean, you can't imagine. Once Batman was going to blow a hole through the wall while I was chained to a table. The soundstage was destroyed using actual explosives by the special effects team because the company neglected to construct a breakaway wall. After that, Ward was unable to hear for a week." On the occasion of the 40th anniversary of Batman, Burt, Ward and Adam West were honoured. Ward admitted to Fox News in 2017 that he was devastated to hear of West's passing. After a brief battle with leukemia, the caped crusader passed away on June 9th in Los Angeles at the age of 88. Ward then remarked, "I saw him a couple of weeks ago. Before signing autographs all day we had breakfast. He moved so quickly as we made our way to the stage that I could hardly keep up with him. He was in excellent shape. He was completely unaware of what was about to come, in my opinion. He mentioned going to Europe with his wife the following month. Because he was travelling to Europe, he asked whether I would be interested in making some appearances there. We were scheduled to appear in Las Vegas the next week." Additionally, he mentioned making bigger appearances. Ward also remembered how genuine his decades-long connection with West was. He asserted, "Nothing ever changed. After the first 3 minutes of our encounter, we were completely the same. We got along incredibly well and were both very fun-loving folks. When we weren't filming, we occasionally went out on the weekends to play tennis because we were such close buddies. Off the screen, he lived up to his on-screen persona. He was a nice man indeed." Though West was his close buddy, Ward had the opportunity to work with many of his other dear friends. Bruce Lee, a martial artist who lived next door, portrayed Kato, the Green Hornet's sidekick valet, in Batman. Off-screen, Burt and Bruce Lee remained close friends. Bruce Lee's fight with Burt Ward in the first fight sequence of his career that was ever captured on film is a unique bit of movie trivia. Burt was inducted into the International Karate and Kickboxing Hall of Fame in October 2015. But Ward once again lost his dear friend when Lee passed away in 1973 at the age of 32 from a cerebral edema. Ward had good memories of Lee, saying, "He was a very pleasant man, really humorous, and without a doubt quite competent." As a part of the publication celebrating the company's 50th anniversary, DC honoured Burt with a spot on their exclusive list of 50 who made DC great in 1985. He published his account of working on Batman in an autobiography titled Boy Wonder, My Life in Tights in 1995. Yes, wearing Robin's costume was a real struggle, but finding a true life partner was another struggle for Ward that he overcame behind the scenes. In 1965 he wed Bonnie Lindsay, but in 1967 the couple was divorced. In 1967 and 1985 respectively, he wed Mariana Torchia and Kathy Kirsch. These were also two unsuccessful marriages that eventually ended in divorce. Finally, he found his soulmate in 1990 and wed Tracy Posner, a philanthropist. Tracy was the daughter of former corporate raider and billionaire Victor Posner. Since then, the pair has been together. He has one daughter from Tracy, but he also has another daughter, Lisa Ann, from his first wife, Bonnie. In addition to meeting fans and playing different roles over the years, Ward and his wife Tracy also pursued another fascination. It all began in August 1994 when Burt and his wife Tracy saved a Great Dane, a larger dog breed, who was in trouble. They discovered from that little experience that many other Great Danes also required homes. They were horrified to learn that they had all been killed when they called weeks later to inquire about what had become of the others. Burt and Tracy shared a deep compassion for animals, so they made a choice and founded the charitable organisation Gentle Giants Rescue and Adoptions, which is situated 50 miles east of Los Angeles. Over the course of their existence, Gentle Giants have saved and placed more than 15,500 big breed and small breed dogs. All of their dogs live in harmony at their home and have received socialisation and behavioural training. As the biggest gigantic breed dog rescue in the world, Gentle Giants now saves and rehomes 45 distinct dog breeds, weighing anywhere from £2 to £300. Additionally, the wards created Gentle Giant Dog Food. They support the animals directly with the money they make from selling dog food under their own brand. He put all his efforts into his charitable organisation, just the way he did to be successful at every phase of his life. Still, he had some regrets. Why? Because he couldn't do anything to save his darling friend Adam West. Though death is a natural phenomenon, and no one can stop this from happening, Ward said, "I only wish I could have done for my beloved friend Adam what I've done for dogs, so that I could have him for another 88 years. He further said, "I used to be the Caped Crusader. Today I'm the Canine Crusader. That's how Burt Ward evolved from Caped Crusader into the Canine Crusader, and we love both sides of him. Don't you?" Share your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here, and if you want to support my work, please visit my Patreon page. The role of Robin may not have been easy, but Batman had a big advantage. How could Adam West sleep with 8 women a night? Watch this video and find out.